You start changing, your comfort zone is going to be shattered. Your bearings of the world are going to be shattered. You're going to have to venture into the unknown. And not just that, but it's going to disrupt every relationship that you have, whether it's a friendship, relationship with your family, a loved one, relationship with strangers, with the world, with your environment. All that's going to change. And this is where people freak out. They actually start improving, and suddenly like, oh, well, I was improving, but suddenly there's a little bit of tension with some friends. I think I'm doing something wrong. I'm going to go back. Keep going. That's part of it. Oh, but suddenly this one person I really like, we don't get along as much anymore. Yeah, because they got along with you in your comfort zone. Hey, you want to improve? You want to change? This applies to all of you, right? You want to be more charismatic? You want to lube it up in terms of expression, right? That's stifleness. Your comfort zone, the people you know, that's going to get shattered. The status quo is going to get shattered. There's going to be tension. There's going to be people you don't relate with anymore, right? Classic one is, say you have friends you only bond over when you drink. So you're like, I'm going to stop drinking. Oh, I don't bond with them anymore. Yeah, no shit. Those are your drinking buddies. Oh, Julien, I started being more successful. Yeah, those are your non-success buddies. It's normal that it's shattered. Now, that doesn't mean cut them off completely. There's a smart way of going about it. Okay, that's a whole other topic. But there is this destruction phase. This phase where you also get tested. Is this person truly serious? Is this person truly who they present themselves to be? Right? If you were to always be a certain way and say we're friends and suddenly the next day you're totally different, I'm going to test you on it. I'm like, hey, are you BSing me? Poke, poke, poke. Are you BSing me? The world's going to do that to you and people freak out. Oh, now there's pressure on me. Keep going. Go through that destruction phase of transformation. Don't turn back. When you also move up, your problems get bigger. Oh, but now I have bigger problems. I want my little petty problems. Look, you're going to have problems either way. That comes with life. That's literally this whole game of life is solving problems till the day you die. You don't want to not have problems. That's boring. Now, there's the label too, right? It's like, oh, problems are bad versus puzzle solving. Everything's a problem. You right now here trying to learn this, you're trying to solve a problem. Me here trying to teach you this, trying to make the pieces click for you is also a problem. We're all solving problems. When you play chess, when you play Scrabble, you're solving a problem. The key, though, and I'm sure you've heard this, is you can have small petty problems, you can have big problems. It's the same problem, just a different scale. Move up to big problems. But that's also part of change. You graduate to bigger problems. You graduate to people in life testing you more to see, hey, is this person serious, yes or no? And then this is where you have to decide, am I? Maybe you aren't, in which case retract back to your comfort zone or keep going. But I see too many people do this little sprint into the unknown. Oh no, turbulence, back. Then you try to sprint again. Maybe this person will teach me another way. It's like, no, keep on going. All you have to do is keep on going and remind yourself you don't want to go back. Oh, but now there's some problems. Yeah, but why did you take action in the first place? Why do you want to go back to what was before? Oh, but when I was doing that before, I felt better. No, you didn't. That's why you're taking action. Don't kid yourself. Don't put glamour onto the old comfort zone. That's what led you here in the first place. All of you here, you had a comfort zone. You're like, enough's enough. Fuck this shit. Oh, but now I'm taking action. It's a little scary. Well, beats the alternative. Oh, but that was less scary. Yeah, but you took action. You hated it. Stop going back to it. Think of it as, again, that's your abuser. Why are you going back to your abuser? It feels weird not to be spanked, Julien. I need my spanking. No more spanking. Enough. Okay, so this does come with transformation. It also comes that with it, as you become, again, more and more of you and more authentic, that there is more pressure and more social pressure in terms of people noticing you, seeing you, staring at you, and judging you. That comes with the territory. Learn how to deal with it as opposed to shying away from it. That's a big one. Julien, how do I be confident and charismatic, but also not be noticed or judged? You can't. It comes with it. Guess what? In this room right now, also do the dynamic. Who's the most charismatic person? Moi. Who's the most judged person? Moi. Comes with the territory. Hey, you want to move up even in terms of status? That means more social pressure and more judgment. But people notice me now. They're judging me. And they'll judge you in both positive and negative ways. It's not all negative, but there's more eyes on you. Now, here's the other way self-sabotage will get you. If you fear people staring at you and what they think of you, will you allow yourself to move up? No. Consciously, you're like, yes, I want it, I want it. Subconsciously, but then they'll stare at you. No. And then you play this little circle jerk mental masturbation game with yourself where you're like, I'm trying, but I can't. I'm trying, but I can't. Why? I don't understand why. Because you didn't identify the deep-rooted fear. If you can't handle that, what? Right? It's like someone's like, oh, I want to be, I'll see this all, like, Julien, I want to be a public speaker like you. I want to go in front of crowds, be myself, put myself out there. I'm like, cool. Next time you're in a Starbucks line and it's quiet, sing a song. Oh, I can never do that. Why? Well, then people will stare. Well, what do you think will happen when you put yourself out there in front of a crowd? People stare too. It's the same thing. Right now, me here yapping about in front of you is no different than me singing a song in a Starbucks. What's different? Oh, different people are staring. There's no difference. So it's also being realistic too. It's like, hey, that comes with the territory. Don't try to avoid it. How do I move up in status but not get noticed? Except moving up means being more noticed. Am I okay with being noticed? Or do I still try to seek who I am and attach my self-worth to what other people think? Am I still living through the eyes of others as opposed to truly being me? Am I still trying to find myself in the eyes of others? Now, this will also mess with your motivation because most people live through the eyes of others. I am what you think of me. I am what you see. And if you've been, again, very stifled, what do most people think of you? Loser, nerd, quiet piece of shit, right? So that's how you identify. So you're like, well, I gotta change their perception of me and move up in status. But then you're still living in a reaction. You're still being pimped out. As opposed to, hey, no, I'm gonna let go of that. But then when you let go of that, where's your motivation? If your motivation was to prove people wrong, and now you don't care what people think, where does it go? And that's a phase everyone has to go through if you're in the long run of deep, true change. It's, hey, stop doing it to prove people wrong. Stop doing it in reaction to anything. And then on a deeper level, you realize no one cares. No one cares at all. Okay, so transformation is not easy, simple, this linear path. There's the destruction phase. There's challenge. There's problems. There's people who also come at you because you're shining a spotlight on their own shortcoming.
Now, personal transformation can be very hard, but it can also be very easy if you have the right tools and guidance. If you'd like my help personally guiding you through this entire process, then click the link below this video right now and book a free coaching call.
Say hypothetically we're all out of shape. Right now, bang, all of us super out of shape. And let's just say you start getting in shape. And say we're all friends. We've been friends for years. We've been out of shape our whole lives, right? Just jiggling the rolls. And you're like, hey, I'm going to start working out and watching my diet, everyone. How are we all going to feel?
Who are you?
And say he comes back and we hang out every week or so on, and so he starts getting more and more ripped, more and more fit. 6 months pass, he walks in, he's like just really in shape. Are we going to be happy for him?
Most people don't.
No, because we're like, well, he was fat like us. If he did it, that means we could do it too. So him getting in shape shines a spotlight on the fact that we are not in shape, and it makes us feel bad. Why are you making us feel bad? Eat your Big Mac, son. Eat your Big Mac like the rest of us. Stay fat. Stay poor like the rest of us. Don't make us feel bad. Same with your friends, right? You're hanging out with friends, some of your friends starts moving up. You're like, why are you doing that? You're making me feel bad. Now you're putting pressure on me that I should be moving up too. Stay down with me. Crabs in a bucket. This also, once you understand this, gives you a whole new light in terms of how you see people too and your friends. Meaning even when they challenge you, it very rarely has to do with you. It's what your transformation makes them feel about themselves. And have some empathy. Right? It's like, oh, I'm the in shape person making the fat person feel bad. I'm sorry. I'm the successful person making the unsuccessful person feel bad. I'm sorry. Now, does it mean just take it and take it? No, ideally it should inspire them too. But that will come with the territory. You move up, the people who are down are not necessarily going to be happy about it. And lastly, what this means for you, turning the tables around, is when you see someone moving up, Be happy for them. When you see someone succeeding, celebrate for them. There's an exercise I actually give my clients called collecting, you could say, collective wins. When you see someone else winning, what's your reaction? For a lot of people, it's downplaying it, right? Say you're single, you see someone in a relationship, like, ooh, how did that person get that person? I should be getting that person. Oh, how did that person make all that money? I should be making that money. Versus, hey, good for you. If you resist other people winning, what's going to happen? You're going to resist yourself winning. And if you're always judging others for winning, you're creating and reinforcing this reality where you believe others will judge you the same if you win. Do you think that's going to cause some self-sabotage? Oh, if I win, people are going to do what I do to them, to me. Stay small. Celebrate others. Winning is great. Winning is easy. Everyone can win. It also reinforces abundance. Just because they won doesn't mean it's taking away from me. We can all win. If you think of core identity, this is something that runs all of us. The core identity that ran me most of my life was the self-destructive artist. That's where I found significance. From me being a young child, playing with toys with my sister. I remember I had like little Star Wars figurines and stuff, and was an Action Man and whatever, and Barbie. And we'd play, and I'd always play into the self-destructive character. If I watched a movie, I'd always really like the self-destructive, kind of crazy, like Joker-ish like person, right? Who just self-destructs for no reason even. And I found significance in that. That's the core identity. Then there's core beliefs that come from it, so on and so forth. That pattern ran me because guess what? Say I'm like, okay, well, this is me. A part of me identifies with this. From my childhood on, I then start filtering every experience, every relationship, everyone I meet through that. I start forming my bearings and more bearings of the world based upon that. If you take that away, then who am I? If I'm not that identity, then everything that's built upon it crumbles. Right? Like say we take 2 plus 2. What's 2 plus 2?
4.
Good job. Okay, say that's the assumption. The way our mind works, this is also with core beliefs, is that we then build new assumptions upon previous assumptions. If this is true, then this, right? If 2 plus 2 equals 4, then da-da-da-da-da-da. Say you spend 20 years, 2 plus 2 equals 4, and then after 20 years, like, actually it's 5. What does that mean about your last 20 years? It all crumbles. Say I give you a map, and it's a map of San Francisco, and you're here in LA. And I'm like, okay, go find your way around LA. Are you going to find your way around LA? No, because it's the wrong map, right? What if you hustle more? No. What if you apply positive thoughts? Think positive. Really? What if you meditate? What if you get an accountability partner? No, you won't. Now, let's just say you've been trying to find your way around LA with this map of San Francisco from the age of 3, your entire life. And say someone comes up to you here today and is like, hey, it's the wrong map. Are you going to easily accept that? No, because you're very invested in it. You're like, that means that all the effort, the time, the energy, everything I thought was true crumbles. The matrix fades away. Oh no. And it's much scarier than continuing to bury your head in the sand. That's the same thing with our comfort zone. It's the same thing with self-sabotage. We think self-sabotage is us screwing ourselves over, but that's not true. It's you giving yourself exactly what you want, but you're not aware of the part of you that wanted it. Like say, self-destructive artist, can I allow myself to truly be successful? Yes or no? No, because then I'm no longer self-destructive, right? So I'll sabotage different opportunities, and I'll be like, oh, why did that happen? But unconsciously, it's like, that's right, you little self-destructive artist. You get what you think you deserve. You get what's known. If you believe you're not a responsible being, for example, will you allow yourself to succeed if you also think success is a lot of responsibility? No, because it shatters your comfort zone. You'll push it away and be like, why did I self-sabotage? But you're actually getting exactly what you want. So self-sabotage is you giving yourself what you want, but you're not always aware of what it is or what part of you wanted it, so to say.
So now that you understand why people are going to test you, the next step is to click this video right here, which explains the nuances of how they do this and what you should do when it happens. And if you'd like a full breakdown of my transformational process, click on this video here. You know what to do. Until next time.